Yo, yo,
Hey, yo,
what's
what's up?
good?
What's
What
going
up?
on
What
with you?
up? We back with it. We got Bro Rogan on for the second time.
Woo, 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 woo.
You already know the deal.
Hey, sorry about what yesterday. I wasn't paying attention to my phone. My shit died.
Oh
You
no,
know,
it's all good. It's all good.
what's cracking them?
Let's get straight into it though, for
Let's go ahead.
sure. Uh, um, let's get it. The first question I want to ask: how did you become like a host on the whole No Jumper podcast?
It started with Poetic Flacco. I um I developed a friendship with Flacco when I interviewed him on my show. And then from there, he approached me about doing a show on my channel. So we used to do a rap battle show called Clapback. And we only did, I think, 2 or 3 episodes before he really took off doing his own thing aside from No Jumper. But at the time, during that show that we had, he hit me up like, "Hey man, I want you to start coming on No Jumper News." And I'm like, "Is that shit gonna make that sound if I don't put my seatbelt on?" All right, so
Yeah, I heard it.
no, my bad. I'm in the car with somebody. So he
Uh,
was like "Yeah, I want you to start doing the No Jumper News." So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, for sure. So I start doing the news, and then from there, from me being doing the news, I also was offered to be interviewed by Flacco. So he interviewed me, and that's how it was all because of Flacco. Flacco actually, he's a really good dude, man. He's probably the reason behind a lot of the last few hosts that have been on there. He's the reason. Oh shit! What happened? All right. Long as it didn't go out the window. Um, he's the reason behind me being there, Black Belt Brandon, K Third, the Viral Way guys. Like he put us all up there, man. So it was all because of Flacco.
and the crazy thing you would think about like Flocko is that he be talking a lot of like smack and shit about like people that are from the streets and gangs, but he be putting on a lot of people that are from
Man,
that
hey,
background. You know?
I'm gonna tell you one thing about Flacco. He know his lane. He knows that like if he talks about street and shit, that he's gonna get the most views doing that. He's a smart guy. So he does that because that's where the views are. Like nobody gonna listen to Flacco if he get to talking about like, man, back when I was in Philadelphia or North Dakota or wherever the fuck he from, don't nobody give a fuck about that. You know what I'm saying? So when he talk about like LA, like everybody gonna listen, whether you in LA or outside of LA. And he realized that and he knows that that's his lane and he's gonna stay in that lane. And hey, he getting this. He is
Uh,
getting this. That's why I fuck with him. That nigga, he's mastered the art of reaction videos for sure.
I'm already knowing. I know that you and him had like a little fallout or something. You spoke on it like on one of the No Jumper shows.
Yes. See, and that's the funny thing is we had a fallout that what's up? We had a fallout that I took as a fallout. I don't think he even knew that we fell out. See, I'm a guy where it's like if you don't answer my calls, then I'm gonna feel like nigga, I'm gonna get offended because I know we all have phones on in our face at all times. I fucking got the one I'm talking to you on. I got this one. I got another one, and like we always got a phone in our face. So like even if it's you or anyone, if I text you and you don't respond, I take offense to that because I'm like, you don't have to respond right away, but like at least acknowledge the fact that I text you. So when people don't do that, I get offended. I be like, nigga, you seen me text, you ignored it, or when you seen it later on, you didn't even bother to respond. So like him and I had a situation where that was happening, where I was texting them about other shit, not about no jumper shit, and he wasn't responding. And then it got to the point to where I was like, okay, something's not right. Because him and I would text back and forth for all the time. Like he'll text me some shit, I'll text him, and it was always a response. But then all of a sudden it went. it just went to zero. And I'm like, something's not right. So then I reached out and I was like, hey, bro, if something happened, like, don't act like a hoe. Respond to me and let me know. Because if it was something, I totally don't know what it is. And he never responded to that. So I'm like,
Yeah.
it's something. But then there was a situation where the homie, shout out to Baby Runner, he had a battle with, shout out to Munchie B too. They had a rap battle where they were going back and forth. And Runner reached out to me. He said, bro, I'm gonna ask you, you know how you and Flacco cool. Me and Munchie going back and forth. Munchie is on their show. Have asked Flacco to do a reaction video to our battle. I'm thinking because it's a employee at fucking No Jumper being Munchie B battling one of my friends. I said, oh, that's no problem. So for someone to ask me to reach out to someone on their behalf, I thought it was mandatory. So when I wrote him, I said that and I still didn't get a response. So that's why I said we fell out. Because once he didn't respond to that, that's when I'm like, oh, this nigga tripping. So if he tripping, I'm tripping. But I still don't know what it is. I still have not talked to him. I know he's back in LA, so we'll talk. But like as far as like, there's nothing serious. Nah, if I see him right now, we're gonna hug and shake hands. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? He's not a threat at all, nor am I to him. So no, we straight.
So you guys will end up like chopping it up and on and being
Yeah,
cool
the
again.
minute I see him, I'ma grab him by his fucking neck. I'ma give him a nookie like a big homie do. I'm gonna grind my knuckles into his fade, and I'm gonna say, "Boy, why you ain't been responding?" I'm gonna just keep doing that, and they're gonna look at me from the headlock position and be like, "I saw we," and they're gonna tell me why he didn't respond, and it's gonna be a good answer because it's gotta make sense. It's gotta be something like, "Bro, that's not my number no more." It's better not be no nigga. I just was saying, "Fuck you." But then now we're setting up the Flacco Rogan celebrity fight, if that's the case. But I doubt
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
fire.
it is.
Nah,
Nah,
for sure.
it wouldn't be. I'm in incredible
You
shape. It
both
would
get your
not be
bag
fire.
real quick, get some money
Yeah,
off of it.
yeah, hey, I'm down. I'm down. I'm down to squabble anybody. Like as far as like somebody with an internet presence, as long as like the bag is at the very minimum a 5-digit bag. Like you know, we got to be 5 digits at least and up. I know niggas fighting right now 2,500, 3,000. I'm not doing no dumb shit like that. My shit got to be it's got to be, yeah, 5 digits and up. But no, I'm with all of that. I'm like, no matter who it is, like if somebody feel a certain way about me, and we can have a friendly match where like afterwards we can shake hands and I'm cool. Like, because
Yeah,
I don't have any beef with anyone. If someone got beef with me, they better call and let me know because I know nothing about it.
yeah,
Type
yeah,
shit.
most yeah, for sure. Yeah, I know that besides that there's been like a whole lot of beef that's been going up. Like I know Jumper. I know the past episode you were on, it was with
Shout
Young
out to
Ant,
Ant.
Sporty
Yeah.
Face, and Jayleese and
Oh,
what's his
I
name?
wasn't on that episode. I
Oh,
I was the
okay.
one prior to that, but there was a situation with Ann and I and a few other people. But the Jolie situation, I sat and we did a show or two together on the news, but like at the time when she did, I think I've been with her once. She was so quiet on that episode, I forgot she was there. So I don't know if she was like drunk, high, or something because it was literally if you look back in the old
She
videos
had
it
the
was
Henny
like
bottle.
I don't know. I'm talking about the episode where I sat with her. I don't know
All
about
right.
this last one because I wasn't there. But when I sat with her, she was quiet. Because like, had she got loud and like that, when I'm around with somebody, I'm a first ask her, "Let me see your feet." Like you can't be talking like that. I got to see your feet first. Let me see your feet. Because like, in order to talk like that, you better have some pretty ass toes under them shoes. You can't be talking like that with no busted bunions. And if she got pretty feet, then I'll allow her to talk like that and then like, I'm one of them ones like somebody got a mouth like that. I'm gonna have to see what it do. That mouth. So I
Um,
wasn't there when she was doing all that yakety yakking. You know what I'm saying? I wish I was. Hopefully, the next time I'm scheduled to be on there, she'll be there and she'll be yakety yakking with somebody with some open toe sandals on, so I can know what's cracking.
she
You
could
did.
yeah start clowning and shit. So the whole argument between them was about DC Baby Draco. Are you
Yes.
familiar with his content?
Well, if you were familiar with my content, then you would know that I have a show. Shout out to again Persian Legacy and Spody Face. We have a show that we shoot called Thrillas.
You had him on
Thrillac.
your
Go ahead on you.
podcast once, right?
Yes. So I had Whack 100 scheduled to be a guest on my show, on our show, and he told me he was going to have a surprise guest. I didn't make it, but I had this whole production set up for the two other hosts, Persian Legacy and Spody Face. So when Wack got there, he had DC Young Draco with him. If you know anything about Spody Face, then you know him and DC don't get along. So it was a surprise to my guy, my co-host, that DC was there. So that's why when we went on No Jumper, it was a big thing because everybody was talking about release the footage, release the footage. People couldn't believe that we were able to shoot a show with those two, knowing that they had odds. And go to the YouTube and check out the video.
Mm.
So yeah, I'm familiar with DC only in that capacity. I've not met him in person, but I know he's a guy that's not from here that goes around filming content based here.
Like
And the
head
crazy
vlogs and
thing,
all.
you know what's crazy about DC? And like, I'm not a person. I'm like this, homie. Even with you, I don't even really know you like that. But like, all I want to do is see your success, and then whomever else is in this content space. I would never wish bad on anyone doing content. So like I don't know like what the fuck is up, but like if the shit that I hear about him is true and he's a PDF file, then it's fuck him. Because I like I said, I don't really follow his content. But one other thing I want to say is I know he's not from here, and someone from here that he was interviewing said some shit that really makes sense. They asked him, why are you so comfortable here? And I just want to know how and why as well. But no, I'm familiar with who he is, but not too familiar with his content.
Okay, all right. I hear that. All right. You when did you become? Do you feel like being on No Jumper made you more like famous all around?
It helped, but like I developed on my own before No Jumper 25 to 30,000 organic subs on my channel.
Or
The
brought you
Why
like more
Not?
motion and all that?
I had 30,000 subscribers to my channel before I even went on No Jumper.
All right.
So, but like No Jumper definitely gave me a name to where people see me and know me. But now my name is everywhere, and this I'm gonna say is due to Blue Devil and the Hater World guys. Clip that and make sure you send this to them. But like, yeah, it's
Most
due to
def.
them. Those guys, those guys got me going crazy. Like I mentioned yesterday, I'm sure I did because I've been saying it a lot. But like, this is the first time that my clips have reached over 1 million. So I've done 1 million views on their platform. So I would say No Jumper helped, but as far as like getting me out there, it will be Hater World and also my own the Why Not podcast. Go ahead.
Mm.
And I took a hiatus from my show because I'm doing two other shows with some other people. But by February I will be doing my Why Not solo show again. It's coming, it's coming, it's humming, coming at you.
And that's what's up. Yeah, shout out to Hater World.
Shout out to anyone, man. Shout out to the Realest, and also shout out to Why Not. Don't forget about those guys, bro. Shout out to Mo Lush Music Group. Shout out to Cuzzy Capone and the Crack Babies, Baby Wee Dog. So like these are all my folks, bro.
Hey,
Backdraft and everybody.
most def.
You gotta
You and
always
for
shout out my folks too when you shout out them other guys, bro. Make sure
Yeah,
you
shout out to
mention
the
us too.
realist and the why not all of them.
Yeah, my guy.
You and for extra are friends. Well, you guys became friends at one point.
Yeah, we're still friends. Yeah, I call that nigga right now and go pull up on him and kiss his baby. Yeah, we're still
Uh,
friends. We haven't fallen out. No. Why?
okay,
Does he have
so
a video talking shit about me too? Because everybody else does.
nah, he don't. But
No,
I was
that's my
gonna say
folks,
like,
guys.
how'd you guys become like so close?
Um, it
Because at
all
one
came
point you
through.
guys went to like a Dodger game together and all that.
We went to the zoo. We had a lot of shit. But no, me and Four Extra, we became close because of the homegirl, Lupe. Lupe, everybody homegirl. She like, what's up to the hood
Yeah, I
rat
know
Lupe?
her from Crip Mac.
Yeah, exactly. So shout out to Lupe. But Lupe was the homegirl already, and I was scheduled to have the guy she was managing at the time, which was Crip Mac, come to do my show. He went to jail. So I knew about Four Extra through the streets, not personally, because I know my uncle had a barbershop in his neighborhood. So I grew up in that shop. So I know a lot of his big homies and some of his friends. So his name was already ringing. So when he got out of jail, I seen him on a show, Drinks with Jinx. I shouldn't have, yeah. Shout out to Drinks with Jinx too. He cool.
Yeah,
He
for
be
sure.
he be bullshit, but he be cool. But so he was on that show. So the night that I was supposed to interview Crip Mac, he went to jail. But I had all my production team there. It costs to run these podcasts when you got a studio and shit. So instead of me considering it a loss, I called Lupe. I said, "Hey, Lupe, can you get?"
You know, nah, it's all black right now. Uh,
Oh,
yeah, we
I'm
back.
back. So I said, "Back? Am I back?" Okay. So I said, Lupe, can you get me four extra? Night. And she said, hold on. She called him. She said, yeah, I could get him in there. Whoop, whoop. So he came through. First thing he asked, nigga, who there? Where them niggas from? I told him, don't worry about it, bro. You'll never be unsafe with me. And ever since that night, we had a bond. We have a bond like this because I'm a guy, if I see potential in someone and I can help in any way, I'm going to do that. And I saw the potential in him before everyone. And I'm like, bro, we did a few interviews on my shit that went crazy. Everybody was doing the 20 and 1 shit. We got a homie named DC. Shout out to DC. Who we was in Lamert and he was like, hey, bro, everybody doing 20 and 1. Why don't you do a 40 and 1? And I said, that's genius. So we did the 40 and 1. That shit went crazy. And then me and him, he kept going back and forth to jail. And like anytime he went to jail, I told him, bro, when you get out, I got you. And he had a song that he wrote when he was in jail. And I was like, when you get out, we're gonna film that. And he got out. I took him straight to the studio. We produced the song. We shot the video. We put the video out. So everything, and that's why we got really close. Because one thing he told me, he said, "Bro, everything you ever said you'll do for me or help me with, you have done, and I could never not repay you. So we're family. Like I've been to I know his sisters and shit. Like nah, these is this is family. Me and Extra is forever linked, forever.
No, that's true right there.
Yeah, that's my
So
guy, man. And
so
let me
you
say
were ha-
something else. One thing else, because a lot of people who don't know him ask, he is really like that in person. So like the person you see on the internet, that's not an act. That nigga is like that every day, all day. You can be at the State Farm getting insurance, and he is like that every day, everywhere he
always
go.
turned up, huh?
He's always four extra. It's not a gimmick. It's not kayfabe. It's him. That's him all the way. He wake up like that, and he go to sleep like that for sure. And that's why we love him.
What was like your thoughts when he fucked up his hand and he blew it off like during the fireworks and
That
setting off
probably was the
fireworks?
end of that probably was the end of me and No Jumper because at the time I was on No Jumper every Monday right before that happened. So on the 4th of July, I'm actually in Ralph's and I get a call from one of his homeboys. Shout out to the homie Fat No from the Western. And Fat No, not an internet nigga. He just, he a hood baby. He called me. He said, "Bro, what's up with your boy?" I'm like, "Who?" He's like, "With Four Extra." I'm like, "What you mean?" He like, "Nigga, he blew his shit off." I'm like, "What the fuck you talking about?" He's like, "Yeah, nigga, he blew his hand off." I said, "Get the fuck out of here," because I hadn't heard it yet. Because I was grocery shopping for the barbecue. Then I was gonna go over there and we was
Yeah.
gonna blow up the block. So I called the first person I know I called Lupe. I said, Lupe, just tell me that it's not true. And she said, bro, I'm on my way to the hospital. And I just hung up the phone. That's how I knew it was true. Then I got a call from Whack, and then I got a call from a few other guys at No Jumper to ask me if it was true. And I had to confirm, like, from what I hear, it is. But how I felt, it was the worst feeling you can ever feel, because at the end of the day, to lose an extremity as a human is 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 terrifying. And I mean that with anyone. I don't know Munchie B. I've never met him. But if I had a chance for him to get his sight back, I would love for him to, because just losing something that you're used to seems stressful. So for me to be close with someone that because no matter how you look at it, your life is completely changed. Whether you lose a hand, a leg, an arm, a fucking foot, a ear, or eye, anything, your life is different. So that's how I looked at it.
Most
And
def-
that's how me and like the couple of guys who I was with looked at it. And then to see people on the internet making fun of it, and I see niggas making songs like that, that
making
that
memes,
fucked
all
a
that.
lot of the guys that I was around up, because we dealing with it from this side of the field, from the side of the field where niggas is worried about his health. Is he gonna make it? And then you got guys on that other side that's making jokes about it. So we had to hear all of that, bro. It was terrible. So then I got a call from No Jumper, obviously, to come in. And for something inside of me, I didn't feel right. So I told them I would be in, but I never went in that day. And from that day, I don't. I've been on there recently. That was the first time I've been on there since that time I left them hanging, because I knew, one, I wasn't prepared to go and talk about that shit for the internet. Two, I still hadn't talked to him. So I didn't know how he would feel about me already being on that show gossiping. And to three, they had just hired Munchie and those guys, and I didn't know how they were going to be responding to it. So I didn't know if I was going to be going on the show, hearing them talking shit, laughing about it, or whatever. And I just didn't want to put myself in that position.
Yeah,
So
trying
yeah, I
to.
never went, and I just felt terrible. It was a terrible feeling. It still is. But like the minute I seen him, he was back.
Hold on, kind of glitched out right now. Yeah, it's kind of glitched. Okay,
And
we
I
we
saw
good.
that he was
Oh,
okay.
all right, I hear that.
You motherfuckers is hot. Oh my god.
Oh, okay, so that's what's up right there. So he's still in good spirits. He's still doing content and all that.
Um, Go pull up his episode. He just shot an episode with Baby Runner and Blanco 15 on Cam Capone. You see how I do niggas? I shout out other niggas' platforms and shit. Cam, you better get me on your fucking show too. You tripping? But
Yeah, I seen that
yeah,
one.
they
I
just
seen him in that video with what's his name? Tabloid Ross.
Blanco and Baby Runner. Yeah, so yeah, you asked if he's still doing content. Absolutely,
For
absolutely.
sure.
Trap Lord Ross. Yeah.
You guys have plans of working together, like anytime soon?
Boom.
You
Man,
and
that's true.
Porch? Yeah.
Absolutely. We'll be working together soon. Soon, soon. Soon, 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 soon. That's why I need you to take all
Hold on.
doing this. Why I need you to take all of the clips of these great questions and make sure the internet gets to see this, because I don't get to talk to people all the time because we all be busy. But I know everybody be on Instagram and watching what is it? Uh, uh, Social media. So like these, sometimes this is how we communicate through social media. So I can't wait for people to see these clips, because you know how to clip shit, hopefully, and
Yeah, for
like
sure.
so
I'm for
he'll
sure
know
gonna get it out there.
if I don't talk to him before we do content and he see your video first, he'll know, "Yeah, absolutely we're gonna do content together." Yes,
Um,
absolutely.
when we were speaking yesterday, you said you also rap. like a little bit. Did you ever take that seriously?
Look, I gotta take my sunglasses off. When it comes to this rap shit, I'm probably one of the best niggas you gon' yeah. Like I'm not just a person who say they can rap. I can actually probably rap circles around half the people that rap from the city. Yeah, I'm good like that. Yeah, you hear me talking that shit? I'm talking that shit because like I can back that shit up. So yes, if why you got some niggas that you want.
Um, yeah. I also be doing rap battles on the side and all that. So you could for sure set that up. Yeah, most deaf. And also, did you ever make music at one point? Like hit the studio, drop like songs or any albums?
Still kind of on one right now. I just the reason I say I kind of do because I haven't done music in so long and I haven't been there. But yeah, I'm still on. I still got me and my cousin. We got fucking. We got Mo Lush Music Group. That's his record label, and he has artists on his label. I have Why Not Media. So like, I do music still. I just don't in the music. The nigga always is. My foot is always in that door. Always. Dead rappers.
That's what's up. So you would say that was like your first passion was making music instead of podcasting?
I would say my first passion before rapping was either the bitches or polo. Go to YouTube and type up Polo Kings of Los Angeles. I know you being the person in LA, you know was a time where everybody wore polo.
Oh yeah, most
You see
deaf.
that tattoo? I was
Got the
one of the
Ralph
guys that
Lauren.
brought it here. Go to the fucking YouTube and pull up Polo Kings of Los Angeles, and you'll see the history of when LA about guys who really made polo cracking. But I would say, yeah, music has always been a passion for me because I've always liked music. I'm a music fanatic. Like I know a lot about music. Like I can listen to Wu Tang right now. Then switch it up to NWA and switch it up to the Deftones. So it's like I have a wide variety of music that I listen to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I've always been that way. You know what I'm saying? I was the kid back in the '90s that really listened to grunge music before that really listened to that shit. You know what I'm saying? While listening to Bow Down by Ice Cube. You know.
Speaking on that, like you listening to different type of genres of music. You also you posted a IG post about Ozzy Osbourne on how you were there before his music became
Oh
cool.
yeah, I love Ozzy. Yeah, you seen that? I had a vintage Ozzy Osbourne T-shirt on in that photo. I fucking loved Ozzy, man. Ozzy. I have a bunch of portraits tattooed on me. I have Prince, Sade, the Tapatio Man, Tommy Lasorda, Larry David, and Ozzy Osbourne because these are the people that mean a lot to me. And Ozzy, Sweet Leaf was one of my favorite songs growing up. I had an older friend who played the guitar. He was like 18 and at the time I was like 9, but he lived on my street and he used to always try to mimic uh uh the licks of it from sorry about that. What was that? My bad. So he was always trying to mimic the licks from their songs from Sweetleaf. And he used to play them songs for me and I was just like and then he taught me the history of how like, they basically invented metal. And that just made me just love him even more. And then They had that MTV show come out. And to me, at that time, this was the beginning of the funny reality TV because you still had Real World and something else before that. But like when the Osbournes came out, man, that shit was so funny because see, it's normal to hear people cursing on TV, but like to hear him cursing and his kids cursing, but not just cursing, they're bleeping every word. Oh, Sharon, bleep, 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 bleep. Man, that shit was so fucking funny, and it transcended a lot. It was the first of many. So like, I love Ozzy. So when Ozzy died recently, it not only did it impact me, but the way he did it, he knew he was dying, and he put on that last show for everybody before he faded out, and like that right there,
Yeah,
it just that shit was it was dope and at the same time sad.
yeah, it
So
was
shout out to
definitely because
Ozzy.
you could see
Shout
that
out
he
to
was
Jack.
sick and all that
Yeah, he
while
was sick.
performing.
Shout out to Jack. Shout out to Sharon. Shout out to Kelly. I was
Yeah,
at a
for
party
sure.
with Kelly once. I was at a party with Kelly once, and I asked her for a kiss, and she told me later on. I'm still waiting on that kiss, Kelly.
Oh,
But
yeah,
yeah, man.
nah, for real. Definitely a legend in this game, in the whole rock scene.
Mhm.
You also you spoke about Charleston White on your
Fuck
podcast, The
Charleston
Realist.
White, nigga. Fuck Charleston White. Yeah, I speak on Charleston. I'm gonna speak on Charleston White every time. And listen, this is the only thing I got to say about Charleston White. I whip his ass. Charleston White, stop running. Squabble me. Charleston White's a buster.
You had a
Like,
problem with him disrespecting Nipsey Hussle and Kobe Bryant, like
bro,
at
look
one
where I'm
point.
at right now, bro. I'm gonna show you where I'm at right now. You see where I'm at? I'm on Hyde Park and 11th Ave. Like I'm in Nipsey's stomping grounds where his grandmother, like this, like he helped paint the pavement on the school down from right here. Like this is our area. Like this is where we
Yeah,
live. This is where we walk through. Like we're not playing like when niggas get to start playing with niggas' names like that. So like yeah, fuck Charleston White, cause he's saying that shit from fucking Texas. He not right here, nigga. He not passing by these elementary schools right here on Hyde Park. Like, you know what I'm saying? He talking that shit, but
from
like
a whole
he not
different
right
state.
here. You know what I'm saying? He not right here. He not right here. Like he can say all of that from over there, but come right here and say it. Like the nigga, and like it ain't his disrespect. And then the disrespect not only just be with Nip, he done said some shit about everybody from here, everybody I love. Like the nigga had the nerve to say something about Kobe Bryant. Nigga, you don't know Kobe to say shit about Kobe. I grew up with Kobe. I didn't know him personally, but like Kobe got drafted by the Lakers when I was like 15 years old. So as he was growing, I was growing. By the time Kobe retired, he well off into his 30s. I'm well off into my 30s. So we grew up together. So
Yeah,
like,
you seen him
and
shine.
like we die hard LA fans. You know what I'm saying? We watched every game this nigga played in from the beginning to the end. So we felt like we knew him. So and then for him to tragically die like that the same fucking year that Nip died, so it hit home for us even harder. And then to have a nigga like that get on the internet and saying goofy shit about people who we love, who we grew up with, and niggas we really know, man, fuck that nigga. I whip his ass. Like, really whip his ass. Like, not even, let me sit up. Like, I look too comfortable. Like, I will really whip that nigga's ass. Like, and to make it even, I put on a motherfucking eye patch because I heard he blind out one eye just to make this shit even. And like, and I'm not trying to make no threats. Like, I'm talking about like some professional shit. We can put gloves on and do it in the ring for charity. But
Right. Yeah, or just
that's the
go on.
passion I feel about him. And you know what else pisses me off about that nigga?
What's up?
I hate that when he not talking that bullshit, he's speaking great. He's a great speaker. He did a lot for the black community, but the internet brought this persona. It's like the WWF. It's like niggas got to create characters to make the internet because he's had a lot of goddamn. Look at that sinkhole. He didn't have a lot of motherfucking laws passed. He did a lot of shit that you don't hear about because all you hear is the bullshit. So that's another reason that pisses me off because it's like, bro, you ain't gotta be that dude. We know what you did for your community and for a lot of communities before that. But now you want to be that nigga that like talk like that. Like, I'm gonna go upside his shit, like with one of these niggas, like, I'm gonna get that nigga a meatball. Bing bop bam, tomato sauce.
Aiden Ross need to set that up for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna do that shit.
All right.
We gonna see.
Say if you saw Charleston White in the street, would you try to fight him, even though he's like known for calling the
What you doing?
police and pepper spraying
Uh,
people and shit?
if I see Charleston White in the street, first of all, there's no. If you see, I'm gonna tell you what happened if you see Charleston White in the street. Nothing. Because one, he's gonna be with security. You'll be a fool to run up on a nigga that got armed security. Two, he's gonna call the fucking police. So that's why I said this is not a threat. I'm not threatening Charleston. I won't do shit to Charleston because I don't want to go to jail. I'm a man with a family and also with a record. So it's like I'm not gonna do no shit that's gonna prevent me from seeing my family. However, I'm trying to set it up to where we can do it professionally. I mean, he probably see all of this and be worried, but like, nah, nigga, I tone it down. I won't work out as much as I usually do. I'll wear an eye patch, nigga. But like, nah, you violated, bro. I don't understand why a lot of people don't feel like me. I don't understand why niggas still fuck with him from this city. If you still fuck with Charleston White from this city, I think you weird. I think that's weird. Cause it like at least squabble him and damn be cool, but like these niggas be getting views. Like they let a nigga just say anything. I'm not one of them kind of dudes, man. I'm the mayor of this city. I know Munchie's been calling himself that lately.
The mayor of
I never
Inglewood.
knew he called him that. I'm the mayor of Los Angeles. He could be the mayor of Inglewood. I'm the mayor of Los Angeles. So when I see people throwing trash up on our city, nigga, I feel a certain way about that. So it's like, yeah, nigga, I'm gonna stand up for my city, bro. You see this hat? You see this hat? That means something to me. Look at this. You see that tattoo? That's Tommy Lasorda. Like I'm as LA as it gets. I can go through I got so many tattoos. It's stupid I even did that, but like I really represent this city, bro. Like I really represent this city, man. Get out, man.
Most
Stretch my
definitely.
legs. This nigga got me hot. Bring this nigga Charleston White, bitch ass. I'll fuck Charleston White up. Fuck that nigga up.
Like, for
On
sure need to.
everything else
For
up.
sure, someone need to set that up.
Yeah, somebody gonna have to. One of these days, he gonna see these videos of me whooping this shit. You know what I'm saying? One of these days, one of these days. And like, I want to see he got a big mouth. And like, it be tripping me out that like niggas don't feel like that. Y'all niggas don't feel like I feel. Y'all think it's okay for him to say the shit he say about Nip or the shit he say about Kobe? Like, y'all niggas is okay with that? I know I'm not. And then the shit he said about Asians, he be saying shit about Mexicans. Like y'all niggas don't get that type of anger that I get cause that nigga, man, I be feeling that shit in here when he be talking that shit. Like honestly, so like maybe that's why he do it, cause he get passes from niggas. Niggas be allowing that. I'm not one of them dudes. Nah. He got to answer. He got to answer
For
to
real.
somebody. He got
Yeah,
to
I
answer
know
to somebody.
a lot of shit that he be doing is like for content and just trying to rack up views. But nah, overall, I don't
All right,
really fuck with him.
I'm gonna tell you right there. That content gonna get somebody hurt. When you thinking you just doing shit for content, you got niggas like me that do content, but don't look at everything as content. Nigga, I look at some shit as reality. So when a nigga starts talking about shit like that, excuse me, I'm not looking at it like, oh, he just doing it for the internet. No, I'm taking it as disrespect. As disrespect, bro. No, fuck him.
Nah, nah, I hear that for sure. All right, when did you get the idea to start up your own podcast?
When did what?
When did you get? Oh, I think I asked you this before, but
Yeah, we
when did
talked
you?
about that yesterday.
Yeah, for sure. Let's get to the next question. Then. Um, so you went on the podcast Hater World and had like a few times you went on there, and one
Mm-hmm.
time you said something about Crips running LA, and The other gangs took that shit like
They took it.
offensively.
They did.
So, but then you ended up clarifying it by saying no one like runs LA. Uh,
Well, okay, yes, because like I said, I got a lot. I'm sorry, I have to eat my lunch because you called me during my lunch break. Well, not my
that's
lunch
all
break.
good.
Um, let me see. Hold on. Well, like I said, I'm from LA, born and raised. So by me growing up here, I have friends from everywhere. I'm in a certain part of town right now where I live, but I've been everywhere. I went to school in a lot of different places, so I know a lot of different guys. So by me saying that, I got a lot of people that I know personally kind of got offended by it, but it was taken out of context. See, the real question was we were talking about LA being ran because a lot of people from out of town always say Mexicans run LA. So that's how we started the conversation where I gave a shout out to my homeboy
Yeah,
Shy Boy. What's up to my homeboy Brandon from Martin Brothers, who's a Spanish guy from SGV. And he said to me, he said, bro, I hate people that say that. He said, because y'all run y'all area and we run our area. Simple as that. And that was the realest thing I ever heard. And I told them at Hair World. And then I think the question was in LA, if you had to say who run LA. And I said the Crips. And the reason why I said that, because I'm talking about LA. I got niggas in Compton who has something to say. Got guys in Carson, the Valley. Let me let y'all niggas know and let you know I said LA. Compton, that's not LA. The Valley, that's not LA. So anybody from those places that has something to say to me about what I said about LA, you're arguing something that doesn't even pertain to you because I wasn't even talking to y'all. Talking about LA. And the only reason why I said that is because I was just talking about as far as numbers.
yeah,
But I said it the wrong way. So I can see why people got upset. So I made that post because I was getting a lot of calls from people I know personally that are like, bro, like a lot of people gonna be offended by this, and like I'm kind of offended. So that was more of the people that I know personally, and to some of the strangers, because at the end of the day, nigga, I don't want to get bopped upside my head walking around the street. You see, I'll be outside.
right, right. Okay. So, do you feel like you gotta like rehearse what you say before you come on to a podcast? Because anything you say might be taken out of like contents.
When it comes to gang culture, yeah. Anything else, I don't give a fuck. But me being from LA and knowing the politics of LA, I should know better than how I should know better on how to speak on LA's gang culture. So yes, that's the only thing I will watch out how I say things. But anything else, I don't give a fuck. I'm saying whatever the fuck I want. See me in the streets.
100. All right, all right. Before I let you go, do you have like any new podcasts coming out? Any music? uh,
Yeah.
Any new stuff?
Um. Hold on. Um. Go ahead and subscribe to the Why Not podcast. Make sure you see my logo. Go ahead and go to the Realest podcast. Um. Go ahead and purchase Crack Babies 4 on all streaming sites. Play that. Subscribe to what's your channel?
Yeah, Rap
You got
Wars,
your Black Hoodie on? Yeah, Black Hoodie
Spoken
Television.
Word,
Go there and
all
subscribe
that.
to Black Hoodie Television
Make sure y'all tap into that.
and look out for my blog. I'm about to be putting out a reaction channel. I'm not gonna say the name yet, but I'll let you know. But other than that, no. Oh, the Realest podcast too. Shout out to uh Legacy, Persian Legacy, and my guy Spody Face. I'm Bro Rogan. Hold on, Zach. This shit gonna fall on me. And like these are like $300 Dior silk pants I got on. Hold on, wait. Hold on 1 second, bro. Where is the clip to this shit, bro? I just don't want that hot sauce falling on me.
All right. So y'all tap in, don't tap out. This is
Make
Zopac.
sure you clip this shit the way, bro, because you got some. I
Nah,
gave
you
you
already
some
know.
content. Use
Not
this
for
shit the
sure.
right way. All right, Rap
Most
Wars,
deaf, most
man.
deaf.
Thanks for having me
Yeah,
on,
we
man.
out of here. Make
All
sure
right,
y'all
go look
tap
it
into
out.
the next one.
Tap in.
Peace out.
Peace.